Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, it's never enough? Like the weight of expectations crushing you? What if I told you there's a way to break free? A way to do your best without burning out? And it's been hidden in plain sight for over 2,000 years. The ancient Stoics, people like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, faced hardships far greater than ours. Yet, they thrived. They discovered profound secrets to staying strong, focused, and fulfilled, even in the toughest times. These aren't just ancient ideas. They're tools you can use right now to transform your life. From mastering your emotions to finding unshakable clarity, these 12 Stoic secrets will not only help you do your best, they'll show you how to live your best life, no matter what challenges you face. Stay with me, because these could change everything. Number 1. Question your limits, embracing growth and potential. Have you ever told yourself, I can't do this? That's your mind setting a limit you've accepted as truth. But the Stoics believed that most limits are self-imposed. Epictetus said, you are not your circumstances, you are your choices. Think of Viktor Frankl, who survived unimaginable suffering in a concentration camp. He could have given up, but instead he found meaning in his pain and chose to grow from it. Now, reflect on your own life. What are the invisible walls holding you back? Is it fear? Doubt? The truth is, you're capable of so much more than you believe. Every time you challenge your limits, whether it's pushing harder in your work, learning a new skill, or stepping outside your comfort zone, you're proving to yourself that you are stronger than your doubts. Remember, growth comes from discomfort. As Marcus Aurelius said, what stands in the way becomes the way. The question is, are you ready to stop holding yourself back and embrace your potential? Number 2, the pursuit of improvement, becoming a prokopton. The Stoics called it prokopton, a person in constant pursuit of progress, not perfection. Life is messy, full of setbacks and mistakes, but that's the point. Seneca said, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. Improvement isn't about reaching some final goal. It's about becoming a little better every day. Think of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison. He didn't let bitterness consume him. Instead, he used that time to grow, reading, reflecting, and preparing himself to lead. That's the essence of being a prokopton, seeing every challenge as a chance to improve. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to take the next step, whether it's fixing a mistake, learning something new, or showing kindness in a tough moment. Every effort shapes you. As Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. So ask yourself, how can you improve today? Because even small steps forward create a life of meaning and purpose. Number 3, pour your heart into your endeavors, commitment and virtue. Commitment is the soul of achievement. The Stoics taught that true virtue is found in dedicating yourself fully to what you do, no matter how small or large. Seneca once said, no man is free who is not master of himself. It's not about achieving success. It's about how much of yourself you pour into your work and your life. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who faced countless failures before inventing the light bulb. His relentless pursuit, despite setbacks, shows the power of commitment. He wasn't just working for success, he was embodying his mission, putting his heart into every attempt, no matter how many times he fell. When you commit fully, you honor your own potential. Like Marcus Aurelius, who led an empire with virtue and wisdom despite the pressure, you must ask, am I showing up with my whole heart today? Pour yourself into your endeavors, and even if the world doesn't always see it, you'll know that your effort is what truly matters. Number 4, stay on your path, navigating life with purpose and integrity. Life will always try to pull you in different directions, distractions, doubts, and pressures that cloud your purpose. But the Stoics believed that true strength lies in staying true to your path, no matter the obstacles. Marcus Aurelius wrote, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Think of Malala Yousafzai, who, despite the tragedy of being shot for advocating girls' education, refused to be silenced. She stayed on her path, driven by a higher purpose, her mission to bring education to all girls. Like Malala, you must ask yourself, what is your purpose? And no matter what life throws at you, will you remain steadfast, acting with integrity, and refusing to be swayed? The Stoics teach us that staying true to our mission and values is not only the key to fulfillment, but also to enduring peace. So when life gets tough, remember, your path is yours alone. Stay on it with courage and integrity. Number 5, small steps, big impact, doing what little you can. Sometimes the road ahead seems impossible, and the weight of the world feels too heavy. But the Stoics believed in the power of small, consistent actions. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." It's the little things that matter most, and they accumulate into something greater. Think of the story of Mahatma Gandhi, who, with no weapons, led a movement that changed the world. His small, simple acts, like fasting, protesting, and inspiring millions, had an enormous impact. He showed that even the smallest efforts, when done with conviction, can shift the course of history. You don't need to make a giant leap. Every small, purposeful action you take, whether it's helping someone, learning, or staying disciplined, has the power to transform your life. As Marcus Aurelius taught, do not waste time on what is not within your control. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now, with what you have, and trust that small steps will lead to big change. Number 6, reject the need for approval. Authenticity over acclaim. Chasing approval is like chasing shadows. You'll never truly catch it. The Stoics, especially Epictetus, reminded us that it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. We often look to others for validation, but this only robs us of our peace and authenticity. Consider the story of Steve Jobs, who was ousted from Apple, the company he founded. Instead of seeking approval, he rejected the status quo and returned years later to revolutionize the tech world. He chose authenticity over acclaim, and it paid off. Living authentically means staying true to your values, even when others doubt or criticize you. Marcus Aurelius practiced this daily, ruling with integrity over popularity. The opinion of others is none of your concern, he said. So, let go of the need for external validation. Embrace who you truly are and act from that place of inner truth, because in the end, your self-respect will always be worth more than anyone's approval. Number 7, mastering the art of saying no, asserting your values and priorities. Every yes is a no to something else. The Stoics knew the importance of boundaries, and Seneca once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Saying no isn't selfish. It's an act of self-respect and clarity. Think of Abraham Lincoln, who faced constant pressure during the Civil War, but still knew when to say no to distractions, focusing on the mission of unity and freedom. His ability to prioritize his values over external demands was essential to his leadership. When you say no, you're asserting your values and protecting your peace. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." By mastering the art of saying no, you stay in control of your life. So ask yourself, what are your priorities? Don't be afraid to say no to what doesn't align with them, because only then can you live with purpose and authenticity. Which of these Stoic secrets will you implement first? Let me know in the comments below, and let's discuss how we can apply these principles in our lives today. If you're serious about mastering Stoic philosophy, be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that will help you live your best life. Let's keep growing together. Want more tips on Stoicism and self-improvement? Subscribe now and let me know how you've applied Stoic principles in your life in the comments below. Let's inspire each other.